Welcome back. You're still tuned in to Midcap Radar on CNBC-TV18. Well, Rajratan Global Wire, the stock has slipped in trade after reporting a weak set of quarter one numbers. Revenue slipped 19% on a YY basis, while volumes and margins also took a hit. To discuss more on their quarter one performance and a lot more, basically what the outlook is going forward, we have Sunil Chordia, who's the chairman and MD, joining us now. Mr. Chordia, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in.
Yes.
Well, you did speak about some aggressive competition coming in the Thailand business and how low raw material prices impacted realizations as well. Is this a one-quarter thing? Do you expect it to continue through this financial year?
No, yes, I agree with you. We got severely impacted in our global business. Our Thailand business is exposed to international marketing and international market where the raw material prices have come down by almost 30-35% in last 4 quarters. So that has impacted the valuation. We are, after opening of China, the global prices have crashed, have come down heavily, which is also impacted. The US and the Europe market has still not recovered well. Okay. So all this have consolidated into 1 quarter, and you can see that we didn't make any profit in our Thailand business this quarter.
Sir, can you give us an indication of what the future might look like? Q2, Q3, Q4 in terms of volume. So go ahead.
Yeah, so we stayed on our guidance for 20% volume growth this year, and we are focusing. We want to lose the market share, which you must have observed that the volume growth has happened in Thailand from last quarter to last, quarter 4 to quarter 1. There is a volume growth, but margins have come down. Now you will see that margins will also improve and volume will further go up from this quarter. So in Thailand, we are planning aggressive volume growth this year, and we are making all the efforts to reach out to customers, new customers globally.
Okay, so can you give us a sense of the business in terms of what the Thailand business growth? You said there is a quarter-on-quarter increase. So will you continuously see this growth coming in other quarters as well? And when you say prices have come down considerably because of China reopening, how much have they come down from the peak?
Prices have come down by almost 25% from their peak. Okay, and you will see a volume growth quarter on quarter. Like last quarter, we have grown by 1,000 tons. You will see around 30% growth in volume in the current quarter, and this will further improve. So, we are planning to sell almost 40,000 tons from our Thai factory this year, compared to 30,000 tons last year.
Can you break up the volume growth of 20% in terms of India and Thailand?
Yeah, so Thailand will grow from 30,000 to 40,000, and in India we are targeting from 60,000 to 70,000, and that is how we think of 20% overall growth.
Okay, so has the new plating line been commissioned in Thailand in quarter 1 FY24? Did you start production here?
Yes, so another reason for losses is we were running both the lines because we didn't get the from customer for new line, which has been shut later in the quarter. And now this quarter, you will see improvement in the cost also. The cost structure from here will also improve. It is a technical reason. We had to continue running both the lines inefficiently, which will not happen now.
Okay. So you said prices have fallen by 25%. What's the value of the high-cost inventory that's still on your books?
In Thailand, we have inventory which is in the pipeline for 3 months because sometimes, 50% we import from China. Okay, so there was a pipeline inventory, there was inventory in the system, and which has been valued at lower rates because of the fall in the price.
Okay, so what would the value of that inventory be right now, Mr. Chordia?
You want to know the price?
Yes, we just wanted to understand if what are you doing to liquidate this low-cost inventory that you're sitting on, and generally, what is the pricing outlook going forward?
Yeah, so inventory will be liquidated. This is the generally we keep the inventory, but the new inventory is coming at a much lower price now. So,
Okay. Yeah, okay. So what is the margin picture in that case looking like, Mr. Chordia?
in Thailand, we are projecting a margin in the next 3 quarters to around 12 to 13% EBITDA. Yeah. And in India, we continue to project 18-19% EBITDA margin for the rest of the year.
Got it. You said you're aggressively looking to expand your market share, particularly in Thailand. That's your plan for the next couple of quarters. What's the current market share in India and Thailand? And you clearly have a target in mind.
Market share in Thailand had come down to 21%, which we are targeting to 30% in the current year. And in India, our market share remains to 44-45%.
Okay, Mr. Chordia, we've been hearing from other players, not just your company, but other players in different industries as well, as to how export markets have taken a hit. For you, will domestic be a bigger priority in FY24? Do you think more volumes or at least better growth will come in from here? Because Thailand generally also has the other issues that you just spoke about as well.
No, in Thailand, the growth will come from the local market because we are the only company. We also made some mistakes which we are correcting in this year. We had left the market for competition, but this time we are aggressively chasing customer, explaining them, and also getting good response from them. Of course, we had to reduce the price there to gain more market share. And in India, I'm not dependent on the big market share gain. We are looking at the growth of the tire industry only. And our Chennai project will be more focused on the export because we continue to think that Indian manufacturing cost and Indian steel prices will be competitive to sell in the European market and US market, including some markets in Southeast Asia.
Okay, all right, Mr. Chordia, thank you so much for joining us today and detailing your numbers and most importantly, telling us the outlook going forward. So you maintain your 20% volume growth targets, also looking at a margin of around 12 to 13% in the Thailand business, 18 to 19% or 20% in the India business as well. That's the word coming in from Rajratan buyers. The stock though is lower by 4% in trade as we speak. We'll slip into a short break. When we come back, we'll put focus on Canara Bank and Seisha Sai Paper. They are reacting to their Q1 numbers. Stay tuned for that.